Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. I thought I would come on tonight to share with you all how I use my Silhouette software to cut out stamped images for which I do not have coordinating dies to go along with. I picked this stamp set up from Hobby Lobby. It's a Tracy Hayes stamp set. I don't have coordinating dies. I don't know if they make them, but I made my own using the software. So to begin, first you're going to want to stamp your images out using a crisp black ink or crisp dark ink. Then you want to clearly, make sure to get a clear impression. And solid lines work best because what you're going to do when you integrate this into your software is you're going to trace this off your images and do an offset. You want to scan your images once you stamp them out to your computer, and you want to make sure you save the images as a PDF. It's important that you do, because if you don't save them as a PDF, any other file may lose the properties when you go to import it. So after you do that, you want to import your files into the Silhouette software. And I have a short tutorial on how that's to be done afterwards. And your final project should look something like this. Well, actually, the stamp cuts should come out like this. And then you can color them. And I'm going to share with you all how I do that. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and integrate, attach the tutorial for Silhouette to this file, and then I'll come right back. Alright guys, here we are. So we're in Silhouette Studio. We want to go ahead and bring in our scan. So mine is being populated right now. So it is transferring onto my portrait mat. Okay, so while it's here, I am going to go ahead and bring it into the cutting surface of my mat. I am going to select the zoom. I'm going to actually zoom in. I'm going to go ahead and select the piece of toast. That's what I call it. It's the trace panel. And select trace area. I'm going to go just outside the white box a little bit so that I can make sure to get a good pull for the solid lines. So I'm going to increase my threshold. And I'm going to drop down to where it says trace outer edge. I'm going to trace outer edge at this point, and I'm going to remove my stamp images where I'm only left with cut lines now. At this point, I am going to do an offset. I'm going to use the offset feature here, which is the star. And I usually like my offsets to be 0.33 in distance, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. I'm going to click apply. I am going to take the innermost piece out because I don't need that. That's a discard. I'm going to get rid of it. I am going to move my stamped images with the new offset off of the panel so that I can get rid of the stray markings which remain, because those will cut if you leave them on. And I'm going to go ahead and place these back onto my mat. Now, I am going to bring the stamped images back so that I can line them up to see just how, just what these little small areas are that I'm trying to cut down here at the bottom. So you see we have a small offset there. So if I kept that on there, it will cut into his arm. If I kept this little part in here, it will cut into his arm, and I don't want that. So I'm going to release the compound path on both of these items, and I'm going to get rid of those because these will actually cut into the stamped image, and I don't want that. Okay, so I am going to now go to my cut file, and I am going to generate a cut file and send this to my silhouette. All right. Okay, so I've gone ahead and sent the cut file to my silhouette. My silhouette has cut out the cut file, and here you see how the images come out. All I do is peel this off, and I have my stamped sections there. I'll usually fill the page up, but because I already have some here, I didn't do a full page of them. I only did the 4 for the sake of this tutorial. So what I do at that point is I go ahead and get my Misty out. And then I will go ahead and stamp the image out. Now what I like about this is that if I wanted to use watercolor paper, I'm able to. If I wanted to use embossing powder, I'm able to. I can use any medium that I want to on here. And I'm not sure that that is the same case with the with using the scan and cut. I have a scan and cut, but to be honest, it's still in the box. I never used it. So there. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this out. And let's see how it lines up. And there you have it. I'm a little off because I didn't line it up good, but it's my error, not the stamps. So actually, let me do another one so that we'll be able to see just how well, because that it should get a more decent border around it. So hang on just a second, guys. Go ahead and pull out another one. Had I been more prepared, I would have had something to wipe this with, and I don't. So hang on a second. Grab something to wipe the stamp off with so I don't get any transfer of ink on it. So again, I'm going to go ahead and line it up well. That should be good. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and stamp it out. Alright, let's go ahead and stamp it out. There you go. So you got a much better impression that time, and it's better lined up. So again, if I wanted to go ahead and apply some clear embossing powder to this, I'm able to do so. And that's usually what I'll do. That's usually what I'll do. And that's how the image it came out. And this is how it usually comes out. And this is one that I've embossed. Oh, I'm sorry. I might want to get in the camera. So this is one that I've embossed. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Alright, be easy. Have a great day.